about the Titans here. The Titans.
Swing and a drive, left field. It's going. It is gone. It is bedlam at the bank.
The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball.
Podcast right here. You already know. Go fucking subscribe.
You are now listening to the 302 Birds Phillies postgame show with KJ McCoy, Ballpark Tommy, Dalt, and Fratty. Proudly powered by TickPick. Check out the link in the bio for $10 off your first order today. Let's take it to the show.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome on into the Phillies post-game show. Listen, you heard it here, folks. Andrew Painter is the next Steve Carlton. After that performance, I'm sorry, I'm convinced. 8 punchies, 1 hit, 1 unrun, which is, stupid because I don't think that thing should have been, an earned run. But regardless, the Phils win it 3-2, even up the series against the Washington Nationals. Guys, what a performance from Andrew Painter.
Yeah, it was amazing. I was actually there in attendance. And as you can see, Fratty, I guess you could say, or Fratty Wonder over there with the glasses looking very superstitious over there.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got the Phillies writings on the walls.
Yeah.
I mean,
there we go. Not yet, Roth. We got to figure out. So Dalt is not here yet. So when he is, we will do call-ins, right? Is that correct, Jess?
Yeah. I wish I could. Just don't have the ability on my computer.
Yeah, we don't have the ability for that.
But hit me up with Painter. What? I mean, KJ, you were there with Dalt.
I was there.
That atmosphere. It looked electric on TV. It must have been 10 times better in person.
It was. And I'll tell you one thing. It was so cool seeing the section of Andrew's Painters. I mean, shout out to the Fandemic crew. We even got to talk to them during one of the innings when we were walking around. And, I mean, Oscar and all the other guys over at the Fandemic crew. It was really cool because they got all the we even got some videos of it. It was funny, but they actually had the whole painter's outfit on. And it was pretty cool to see that. My grandfather was a painter when he was retired for a little bit. So it was pretty cool. I haven't seen anybody in a painter's uniform like that since my grandfather. So that was pretty cool to see that. But yeah, it was super cool. I mean, just to see the atmosphere. You saw even after the game, his parents rejoicing with him. It was a really cool moment. His velocity was great. His command on the pitches. He was dominant as heck. So, I mean, for him to come out and a debut like that was really cool. It was really awesome. I mean, the crowd was into it. And I'll tell you one thing too, there were and I was shocked, a lot of Andrew Painter jerseys that were bought tonight, and people were already rocking them. The number 24 jerseys were out there. So it was pretty cool to see that. Dalt was able to win his bet. Dalt did 6 strikeouts for Andrew Painter. He didn't only get 6 strikeouts. He got 8 strikeouts.
He got 8 of them.
He got
8 punchies.
He got 8. So pretty crazy. So he got 8. If you think about it too, he got 8 strikeouts and he was rocking number 24. That's a pretty cool tribute to Kobe Bryant, if you ask me. Even though it's a different sport. But
what he had? He had that Mamba mentality tonight.
Yeah, he definitely did. So it was cool. The bank was rocking and rolling. Definitely, you could feel the tension, especially from the night before. But definitely, I will say though that the debut of Andrew Painter coming out there, it really did change the vibe of that place, and it definitely was it was cool to see the change of that because I mean, last night we were so mad about the Phils. I still am mad. I mean, we did just win by like 1 run, but I mean, am I more calm? A little bit. I mean, but do I still think this team is going to probably stab us in our soul and probably stab us in the heart? Yeah, probably, most likely, yes. But this is a good distraction right now. I think this is great. So, I mean, you can already see Fratty is already very superstitious with his glasses over there. What'd you think, Frat?
Oh, sorry, I was talking to Moose in the comments, but
The Moose.
what's the name?
Who's in the house?
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you this. Andrew Painter tonight with his girlfriend in the stands. I'll tell you what. This man came off of Tommy John surgery, and I'll tell you what. There's been some good Philly stories over the years, but this man has been hurt for a while. He had to work his way back, and for him to come out there and allow nothing in his first start, I mean, count the earned run that he allowed, but that wasn't his fault. That was Tanner Bank. That was all on the Banks himself. You can't blame Painter for allowing a hit. You got to pass. I mean, come on now. But the fact that Andrew Painter came out there, pitched a masterpiece. He went out there and did his thing. I mean, this is the greatest. I'm going to tell you what. This is the greatest thing the Phillies have had since sliced bread. And I'll tell you what. Shout out to Philly Shard. Shout out to Philly Shardy because I'm going to call it right now. The guy who paints the pitcher is going to kick T walk pants off the rotation. It's happening. It is happening. I don't care if he's a rookie. And I don't care, Rob Thompson, about all the analytics you put into it and say, Rob Thompson Tyler Walker pitched so good. He had last night. Oh, yeah. Well, Andrew Painter's about to steal Tyler Walker's spot, and Tyler Walker might find his way into the bullpen. Which
I think Taiwan Walker might find himself in Taiwan with a team over in Taiwan.
Guangdong Tigers.
The Guangdong Tigers. That's where he'll go.
Oh,
I think he's going to go the Guangdong Tigers. Ni hao.
But Andrew Painter's next start, before we move on, his next start would be, let's see, Wednesday. I think like in San Francisco. So we will be painting pictures at McCovey Cove.
Wow, that's right.
Well,
I know it's a late night game, KJ,
don't
but
go into McCovey Cove.
Yeah. We need we don't need him to like get home runs hit off him at Covey Cove.
But I think KJ McCoy will stay up for that game. Try to stay up for that game just because it's Andrew Painter's start.
I will. I like this kid a lot, and I'm excited for him. I'm excited to watch young Phillies because that's our future. We should be honestly focusing on our future.
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 I'm thinking of the SpongeBob. Yeah.
Yeah,
my God.
We need to focus on it. We really do because a lot of it, I mean, as we said, we complained about yesterday, and I think we have every right to complain about it still. I mean, we saw JT again today. He didn't have a single hit again, right?
Nope.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he's on a 1 for 12 streak to start the year.
Oh, Freddie is a celebrity. He is.
Yeah,
by far,
100%.
He's best friends.
This comment wins the internet.
Frank the Tank has him on speed dial. Frat is a celebrity.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, that's great. Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it. Great. We talked about JT for forever. We talked about JT for and honestly, I said it once. I'll say it again. I really think that I'd take Marshawn at the dish, but behind, over him. It's sad because he was at one point the greatest the best catcher in baseball. And I'm sure, when he throws out a runner in mid-July, the Phillies are going to put something out on the socials being like, oh, best catcher in baseball. And he's not at this point. He's not clutch. He can't call pitches. He gets nicked in the knee every 5 seconds from foul balls. It's really a shame. But we'll say he had a great thing going with Andrew Painter tonight. So
yeah, most definitely
that continues. But that being said, speaking of offense, JT didn't show up, but El Bombi certainly did. El Bombi was a little afraid that thing wasn't going to get out, but he's been on a little bit of a tear if people haven't noticed the last couple of games. And that blowout last night that I don't really want to get into again, he had a double to the opposite field. He had the home run today. He had a single. And honestly, I like the idea of him being in the 4-hole over Alec Boehm right now, because that was awful from Alec Boehm tonight. And if you believe in playing the hot hand, El Bombi is certainly the hot hand right now.
Yeah, most definitely. He was really doing great in the outfield. I mean, he was making some catches out there that Nick Castellanos probably would have never made. By the way, I mean, I don't want this to go unnoticed at all. Speaking about catches, Bryson Stott should be ashamed of himself, because literally there was no sun at all. I don't know what he got blinded by when he missed that catch, and he started getting scared, and he put his glove right in front, like he was like there was going to be a dying bird falling on his head or something. Like, I don't know what he was doing there, but that was inexcusable. But that's not the point, though. But yeah, I mean, you saw this guy tonight in why am I blanking on his name right now? Why did I just blank on his name? Garcia. Yeah. Adolis Garcia. Adolis Garcia, you saw him tonight. I mean, that homer, you could just notice from the crack of the bat that was gone. So that was great to see that. Yeah, and I mean, he's got a lot of doubters out there who really aren't on his side. But definitely, I think he's proving them right now. He's proving them wrong so far. He could go the other way, but right now I think he's playing pretty good baseball.
Yeah. Well, speaking of outfield, don't necessarily have this as a graphic, but Duran, listen, I love Duran. I love what he brings to the table. But that swing at the end there with 2 outs and that ball to the opposite field, Brandon Marsh saved his ass yet again. And Brandon Marsh, he came in with a couple hits. Once again, this outfield, I really think it's got the potential to be better than people think.
Yeah, I hate to say it, Brandon Marsh did look pretty good tonight. I hate to say it. Like I hate,
dude. I listen, dude. He's hitting like he's got the highest batting average on the team.
I hate to say it, but he is one of the guys who is stepping up. I really do hate to say it, because I think he's a swamp monster. I think he looks like he's from the freaking swamps of the Darby Creek or whatever. Like, not Darby Creek. I'd say the Marsh Creek. Yeah, the Marsh Creek, not Darby Creek. But that's what he just looks like a swamp. Like, it looks like a swamp guy. But yeah, it's crazy. I mean, definitely he's stepping up for them. So yeah, how about Marsh? How about him, Frat? What do you think?
Oh man, I don't know. I can't believe he's leading. I just looked at the stats on my phone while I was on here a couple minutes ago. On my computer, I seen he's leading the team in hits average right now, which is shocking. That he's very shocking. But yet he has no home runs. But still, I mean, pretty impressive. You're leading the team in hits. You're getting small ball hits. Yeah, you'd have no home runs and leading the team in average, which is a crazy stat so far. But it's only a small sample size. It's only 5 games, but still, He's carrying the load right now, and I'll tell you what. In regards to Garcia, I think he's a more than 1 year player in Philly if he keeps this up. I think we sign him to a one. I know it's only around the season when it comes to Garcia, but I think he'll sign another either 1 year deal or 2 year deal next year. I honestly think you don't sign them long term. You don't sign them to these crazy 5 to 6 year contracts. You don't do that. We have enough problems with Bryce Harper. We have enough problems with Trey Turner, you see, with signing. And we already signed Schwarber to a 5-year deal. So you can't keep affording to sign guys long term when we have other problems to fill. Like, you don't know, starting pitching wise, you don't know if we're going to need another starter by the deadline, still, or by next year. Just because I don't think
probably will. Because I mean, do we really rely on Taijuan Walker? I don't think so.
And then Aaron Nola too.
I don't think so.
Aaron Nola too. I know he has a contract, but he's been throwing meatballs. But to be honest, if he's average, I don't know if he would be tradable or not. That's the question. That's going to be an interesting discussion as we head towards the next year of Phillies baseball. So I don't think Nola's getting traded just because of the contract.
I mean, Frat, what do you think of this comment? And Jesse as well. Moose is saying, hey, they won. That's great. But the same problems are still there. I do agree with that. I do agree. I agree with that. I think it does not go unnoticed. I don't think this is anything that distracts you from it. I mean, maybe a little bit, but still you got to have it in the back of your head that this team is still a very they're pretty much a copycat team of last season if you think about it. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, tonight it was and then I'll hand it off to you, Frank. But tonight it was homers galore. Pretty much all our runs came off of home runs. And this team for the last couple of years has been home run bust. So yeah, I think the problems are 100% still there, but there were some good signs, especially if you can get guys like Brandon Marsh to step it up, Justin Crawford to, step up and get some hits. I really like where he is in the lineup. That 9 spot, it's perfect for a competent lineup that is worth $300 million to actually drive these guys in. And now that's the question. And so far we haven't really seen that question being answered in a positive way. But this team right now, it's theoretically set up for good stuff, for good things to happen. Problem is, these guys just don't execute. Then they haven't since 2022, the year that they made that miracle run to the World Series. And who did you have on that team that gave you a spark? Gene Segura. What did he do? Hit for average. What do you have in the cleanup spot that took his walks? Rhys Hoskins. What do you have now in Alec Boehm? A guy that doesn't take walks, that has a hissy fit every time he misses a slider down the zone. There are some problems with this team. So yeah, I guess the argument could be made that you could use a better 4-hole hitter. That's why I'm so enamored with what Garcia brought tonight. That's why I'm trying to bring that home, because I really do think if he has a bounce back year like he did a few years ago with the Texas Rangers, where he was putting up like 35, 40 home runs a year and carrying them to a World Series, you're golden. You are absolutely golden, because I surely believe that having a confident 4-hole hitter will do numbers, and having the guys that can hit for average, like Justin Crawford, coming in clutch, getting you the base hits, getting on base, stealing bases. That's another thing that this team, I feel like, is sorely lacking. Trey Turner is your guy for that sort of thing. But Problem is he needs to get on base and not whiff at a ball down the middle. So it's a work in progress, but we'll see how the rest of the season turns out. But Frat, KJ, you think you can pull that comment up again? But Frat, what do you think you think of the comment that
where was it? Where was it?
Hang on. It was.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
What do you think of that comment that Moose said?
I agree with you because we got one more game in Philly, and then we got to go out to the wild, wild west. Where over the years that has haunted the Philadelphia Phillies.
Yeah.
Somewhat. Which I think the Rockies we can win at least 2 games against Colorado, but after that, Giants we lucky to beat them once, as bad as they've played to start the year.
Yeah. Freddie, we should sweep the Rockies, but I do agree with you though. I think it'll probably be 2 out of 3 games.
Yeah,
we should
the Giants. Because
really
the Giants right now they're up 3-0 against San Diego. San Diego's 1-3.
Well, I heard that San Diego's not even giving any time to Castellanos at all.
Well,
wow, that's great. Castellanos is messing up the vibes in San Diego.
Dude, at one point in spring training, he was hitting like 160. He was not good. He still had the problems that he normally did.
For all the people that believe in Castellanos, you are just delusional because look over in San Diego, he's doing nothing over there.
Yeah,
he doesn't even giving him a chance, which is honestly good.
Yeah, no, I totally, honestly, I 100% think that Garcia is going to have a better year than Casty by the time things are all said and done. I think it's not going to be close. But Fred, what do you think?
For who you talking about again?
Casty. Do you think Casty is going to have a better season than Garcia, or do you think Garcia is going to have a better season than Castellanos?
I think Garcia is going to have a better season.
Yeah, Garcia will.
Even though he was off to the iffy start, I think he will have a better year, and I think that sorry, move the camera. I think that I think it's a wait and see game when it comes to the Phillies. 2-3, like I said, 2-3, and I'm interested to see how the rest of this year plays out because they sort of sucked. They sort of floated me back in again, but not completely.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you can certainly keep pace in the division. The Mets play the Cardinals tomorrow at 1:15, and I know the Braves just had a walk-off home run the other day. They actually lost to the A's tonight. Wow.
Okay. All right. So, you scared me. I thought you said they had a walk-off tonight.
No. The other night. No, thank God. They lost to the bum A's, which is awesome.
Where they don't even know where they're playing anymore, like Sacramento, Vegas. I mean,
bro, the A's literally they've got like Vegas ads in Sacramento, which is ridiculous.
The A's come here starting on Cinco de Mayo.
Oh yeah, wow.
I'm assuming crazy. Those tickets will be dirt cheap.
Yeah. I'll ask you both this question. Actually, it's kind of funny you mentioned the A's. If this is figuratively, if the A's were still like in Philadelphia, would you guys be Philadelphia Athletics fans instead of Phillies fans? Because if you look at it in the history books, the Athletics had a World Series before the Phillies did.
I mean,
like if they never moved to Kansas City or Oakland, what do you think,
Brad? I'll let you go first.
That's a difficult one because we would have a combined Athletics and Phillies postgame show in one for 302 Birds. It would be 302.
That's a lot to handle.
A's Phillies postgame show all into one. I think I'd still be a Phillies fan now.
Right.
Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, my grandfather was an Athletics fan.
Really?
But then, yeah, he was. Yeah, I think a lot of people were because they were around. So, I mean, they were around for a good while. I think they moved away in like the 60s or something like that. Might be even sooner. I forget when.
I thought, honestly, if the A's didn't go back to Philadelphia had a second team again, right?
Yeah.
You create what the Phillies should have done was any empty vacant land they had, right? Or not Philadelphia, I meant to say, city of Philadelphia. They should have took that vacant land and make a Shy Park 2.0.
Oh, that'd be cool.
For the
I
Park.
heard Shy Park was pretty cool. I heard Shy Park was pretty cool.
Well, it's better than that dump, the Coliseum. Oh my God!
Oh, the Oakland Coliseum. Yeah.
Frank the Tank hated the hot dogs there. I think he hated the food there. Remember, he was there raw dogging it or whatever. He was eating the food. And he said it was awful there.
Oh my God.
Well, yeah. I mean that place needed to close. They had during the freaking broadcast, one of the broadcasts, I think for whoever it was, there was a family of possums that fell out of the freaking rafters or the freaking ceiling and went right onto the freaking desk of where the broadcasters were.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, possums.
So bad.
Like that's literally how screwed up that place was. So they had every right to get out of there. I feel bad for the fans, but also like I don't feel bad for them too because a lot of them didn't want to show up.
Yeah, no. I remember when I don't know how this got to a Phillies athletics conversation, but I remember speaking of the pandemic crew. I don't know if he was there tonight, but the Philly captain,
he wasn't there.
He went out. He wasn't there. Yeah.
No, I talked to Oscar about that, and he said he's not there. They were giving him some crap about it too. It was kind of funny.
Well, I hear that. I think he said that he's going to be at less games than he normally. He's usually. I was watching this video the other day, and he said, he usually goes to like 80, and he's thinking, 30, 40 this year.
Wow.
Just because, I mean, he's a busy dude. He literally went to honor Adam the Woo, who tragically passed away in his home a few months ago due to a heart attack. He went on this bad. See. This is why I respect the guy so much. He goes out and he goes to the Barbera car dealership and he gets a car from the Barbera mobile. And he takes that sucker, drives all the way out to Florida. He stops at the Grand Canyon, a place where he's afraid of heights. And so he goes to the Grand Canyon, and drives all the way to California for Adam the Woo's celebration of life, which was, it was on. Then he drove all the way to Florida, watched a couple of spring training games, and then came right back. So really cool stuff to honor Adam the Woo.
It was cool.
For those that watch him, he's that dude. His daily grind was something else for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely missed for sure.
Yeah, but that being said, there's one more thing that I did want to cover. There's one more thing that I did want to cover. Jesus, I'm having a stroke.
You
the
okay?
Schwarber bomb. Yeah, I'm good. I guess tired. We got another Schwarber bomb tonight. It's been a rough couple of games for him with Trey, but he had a Schwarber bomb tonight. And this is again, it's the Phillies offense, living or dying by the home run, and they live tonight. What do you guys think of that Schwarber bomb?
I think it's great. I think it was awesome. I mean, that place was definitely rocking when he hit that. You could just notice that ball was literally a homer after you hear the crack of the bat. So it was awesome to see that. Especially, I mean, for the amount of money that we paid him. And I mean, we're paying him a good contract. We're paying some other guys some good contracts, but they're not stepping up at all. And I mean, Trey Turner, it really seems like Schwarber's really trying to do his part. And that's good to see that some people are. But, I mean, yeah, definitely it was great to see him hit a homer. I mean, without that homer, I mean, we probably would have went to extra innings, and I don't even know if we would have won the game. So, definitely he helped us out in this win.
Yeah, Freddie, what did you think of the Schwarber bomb? The Schwarber bomb.
Man, it was great. He's the only guy with multiple home runs this season. Can he? Is it a start of something? Maybe, but we'll see. He has to keep it going. I mean, he needs to get some regular hits too. But his short bomb last night was more doubted than the first home run on opening day. I don't really have a lot to say because it's nothing new. He hits homers all the time. But
It's pretty much
I think to build up his confidence a little bit more the rest of the year, every short bomb hit should go to the every time Kyle Schwarber hits a home run the rest of this season, the Phillies fans should get 50% off Italian hoagies at Wawa the next morning or after the game, whatever. They should get 50% off Italian hoagies, powered by 302 Birds, and sponsored by Fratty's Corner.
You hear that, Wawa? Can we work that out?
Listen, Italian hoagies.
That's pretty crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if Wawa can afford that. I mean, maybe they could. I mean, they're a pretty big company, but if you guys can figure that out, Wawa, help out Fratty and make that dream a reality. Okay, you hear that?
I
Wawa?
mean, listen, what don't I see you in the comments? Weren't you what didn't Wawa hit up your DMs the other day? So I don't know, man.
Wawa does react. I mean, I've been sent Wawa gear before. I made a video. Yeah, I made a video a couple years ago on my TikTok.
As like a sponsorship?
No. I was showing the retro Wawa in Wildwood, and I put like a whole retro like song in the background of it, and it went viral. And then they commented and they liked it. And I need my hairline back. I need my hairline back. Well, you need Sidney Brown back. Come on. Like what? Shush it.
Shush it.
Yeah. I mean, I had to go there with him because he has always had to talk about the hairline. At least I have hair, Dennis. I have hair.
Right. So that's like I like to call Fridayisms. That's a Dennisism.
It is Dennis. Well, yeah.
But good stuff for a good shout out to Wawa. Hopefully we get that Wawa I don't know. Maybe we can get that Wawa sponsor. You know, they got the best.
It'll be funny.
Best hoagies in the biz. Well, possibly outside of Balboa Steaks. Do they do hoagies?
They do. They do hoagies.
They do.
I think. I could be wrong. Dole could tell us in the comments. Section.
Yeah, I know they have banger cheesesteaks, and I gotta come down to Delaware to try me some. Maybe during that watch party on the. I don't want to get this wrong, KJ. So you may have it the 18th, 19th.
Yes. Oh, Dole saying just steaks. Yes, I think it is. I know we have our event, our Eagles event. It should be our 4th annual celebrity bartending event, and that will be the 16th of April.
Yep.
But
So
I think we do have another event after that. So
yeah. Yep.
Balboa Steaks, the best, brother. The best.
Give him KJ. Give him. I know we don't have it the graphic, but give him a knockout punch.
Hey yo, let's give him the Balboa's knockout punch.
There we go. That win was indeed a knockout punch.
Wait, I think we need to give. I think we need the sound of the corner. The corner is.
Oh yeah, we forgot something. Hang on, folks. I can't believe this idiot forgot it, but it's time for Freddy's Corner.
Yo, Freddy, give him the business. Only in South Philly. Only at Freddy's Corner. It's Freddy's Corner.
Give him the business.
Give him the
Phillies-
business.
Phillies won tonight 3-2. Like I said, Andrew Painter pitched well. And yeah, that's all I have again for Andrew Painter. But still, I still don't like Rob Thompson.
Yes, thank you, Frank.
I think he pitched really well tonight. Taijuan Walker. Yeah, T-bum walk pants. T-bum walk pants. It stinks. Andrew Painter is way better than Taijuan Walker. I can't believe Taijuan Walker should be in the same category as Kenny Pickett was in preseason for the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, he's that bad. I mean, he needs to go. Like I said, Taijuan Walker needs to go home. He needs to go
Taiwan. Get him to Taiwan.
He needs to go
Taiwan needs to go to Taiwan.
A celebrity food reviewer, and he needs to go hang out with JL Jupiter and all those guys because being a pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies.
Freddie, I say send him to Jupiter.
Send him to Jupiter because pitching for the Philadelphia Phillies isn't in his DNA. He is the 2024 version of Taijuan Walker, and he has fallen. He has fallen from the sky, and Mars, and then the rest is history. And then, but as we head into tomorrow, guys, Christopher Sanchez is pitching. On April Fool's Day.
Yep.
And if he somehow, some way, if it's somehow an April Fool's joke that Christopher Sanchez pitches a perfect game or pitches a no-hitter, then what is? We'll find out in like 17 or 18 hours if that happens. I'm going to say April Fool's if Christopher Sanchez pitches a perfect game or pitches a no-hitter tomorrow for the Philadelphia Phillies.
Wait, why is Dennis says I'm concerned? What's he concerned about?
I think he's concerned that Reed Beck
how
is going to
bad
come
the
back to the
show is
Philadelphia
going off the
Eagles.
rails?
No. I bet you it's this. I bet you that now Dennis has a delusion and also has a new favorite Philadelphia athlete in Taijuan Walker. Oh, I love Taijuan. I love him. He has a new crush in Taijuan Walker.
You're
alone on that island, Dennis. I promise you that, buddy. You're alone on that island, right, Frat?
Yep, Florida. What's the name? He's going to be down in Florida. He's going to be like, when is the next When is the next time the Phillies come to Florida? And when is Florida Mac going to return? I mean, come on now. As we headed to April Fool's and Friday's birthday.
I know. When is he going to return? He's around.
I think. Wait a second. I think early May. I think right after that week after I turned 26 is when we go to. I think we play the Marlins in Miami for 4 games. It's right in now. I think we play them on May the 4th. So that means. Stay tuned for May the 4th with Florida Mac, possibly.
Yes.
May the 4th. I think we're with you. May 4th this year. So I guess KJ definitely has to be on that show for May 4th with Florida Mac.
Yes. May the 4th be with you.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well,
of course.
Yeah. On the other side, and we'll round things off after that. Yeah. You're going up against Cavalli, Kate Cavalli, I think his name is. He's coming in with your classic 4.91 ERA. So expect the Phillies to get absolutely demolished by a no-name pitcher with a horrible ERA. Although I will say, just looking into the analytics, Stott in 5 at-bats lifetime has a home run and 2 RBIs, hitting 400 with an OPS over 1.4 against the guy. So maybe he does some damage. Trey Turner, he's actually got an RBI against the guy in 7 at bats. He's sitting 429 against the guy. So maybe Trey Turner will wake up for once and for all. Although I don't know. I severely doubt that. Friday, I know you dropped him in our fantasy baseball league, which is really
already.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
And guess who put in a waiver claim for the bastard?
Who?
This guy. Because dude, I need a shortstop.
Wow.
You know? And dude, Trey Turner, as much as you want to say bad things about Trey Turner, he gives you a 300 average every year.
That reminds me, Dolt, we gotta update our team. We're in a fantasy league as well, so we gotta update our team.
Yeah. Well, that being said, hopefully Trey, like I said, keeps it up. Hopefully Stott does some damage, and the Phillies can win the series, win their first series of the year against the Washington Nationals tomorrow. I think that's the rubber game of the final game of the series.
And you know what's crazy about this too, Jess? Fratty told me this, which I didn't know. But Fratty, what was the crazy thing you were telling me about all 3 teams right now?
Where
they all have in common.
Which 3 teams?
I'm saying the Sixers, the Flyers, and Phillies. Well, who are they all playing right now?
Washington franchises.
Yeah.
Well, in the next couple nights, I think the Sixers play the Wizards tomorrow night. We play during the day, so we have a day-night doubleheader against Washington, just like we had tonight with 2 Philadelphia sports teams playing at almost the same time against a Washington team.
Yeah. Pretty crazy.
Well, hopefully the Sixers win tomorrow night to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Yesterday.
Awful. It was. I heard the Flyers couldn't get it done against the Capitals and Alex Ovechkin tonight. Although I heard they made a little bit of a comeback. I heard TK was a little bit of an idiot. Gavin was in our Phillies chat, and he's not very happy about the guy. So hopefully, because the Flyers right now, they're a few points out of the playoffs as well. And so if we could have, a Sixers, and this is something I kind of talked to Dalton about, but possibly we run a Flyers post-game show if they make the playoffs.
About it a couple times. Maybe bringing in our good friend Frosty as one of the main hosts. So let's see what we do with that. So we'll have to wait and see. Especially if it goes to postseason, maybe we do that. Maybe we'll have to wait and see.
Exciting times here through 2 Birds for sure. But want to thank Nick's Pizza for sponsoring the show. El Diablos. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more Phillies and Philly sports content, the best Philly sports content in all of the land. That's going to wrap it up, though. For me, Jesse Sharon, KJ, and Friday to my right, Phillies win it 3-2 against the Nationals. Go for the series win tomorrow night, 1:05 start.
Day game.
Oh, wow.
A day game. We have a packed possibly 2 to 3 shows on 302 Birds tomorrow. Phillies, Wednesday night show, and possibly Sixers postgame, depending on if Den can be on. So we have a very packed day at 302 Birds, guys, tomorrow. So stay tuned.
That is true. You might be right. We might be doing a postgame for the Sixers. So hopefully we do. But hopefully it's a good win because they should kick the living crap out of the Wizards. They should.
They should. Well, that's going to wrap things up. God bless and go Bills.
Ring that bell.
The Vikings.
Swing and a drive, left field. It's going, and it's gone. It is Bedlam at the bank.
The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball.
Podcast right here. You already know. Go fucking subscribe.
You are now listening to the 302 Birds Phillies postgame show with KJ McCoy, Ballpark Tommy, Dalt, and Fratty. Proudly powered by TickPick. Check out the link in the bio for $10 off your first order today.